Hello everyone, this is Mochi from Buffet Lab. Today, I am going to the buffet at Hilton Tokyo Odaiba at Odaiba. I visit all you can eat at hotels more than 50 times a year. I share the latest information about hotel buffets in Tokyo, so please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to see my new videos. It's no charge. Seafood rice bowl, thick roast beef, and even all-you-can-eat Shine Muscat grapes. This is a buffet with a great view. Now let's start the main part. Today I came back to Hilton Tokyo Odaiba after a long time. My goal is of course Seascape Terrace and Dining. Let's go in right away. It will be October soon before we know it, so at this buffet we can enjoy autumn flavors and we can also have that Shine Muscat. I thought about starting with Shine Muscat from the beginning, but I will go to the appetizer corner first. First, I will take this fish dish and make sure to add the sauce. Next is chicken and beet tarte tatin, and this one is meat. I will also take this salad. This is nameko mushrooms. That is rare. By the way, the drink corner looks like this. There is a cold drink area and a hot drink area on the buffet table, and drinks that are not there need to be ordered separately. When I went, they also had drinks like this, porchetta and pumpkin salad. Speaking of autumn, we cannot miss pumpkin. The porchetta is tender and I can feel the herb aroma. The pumpkin on the side is moist and I can enjoy a gentle taste. Chicken and beet tarte tatin. It looks cute. Tarte tatin is a French word that means fruit cooked down in dark caramel, covered with dough, baked and flipped over. On top of the pastry, there are many chunks of chicken. The taste is like teriyaki chicken, so it feels friendly. The top part is jiggly and the umami is concentrated. It is delicious. Deep-fried Pacific Sori Tatsuta style. In autumn, this is also something we cannot miss. The sori is fried and has a sweet and sour taste. With the onions on the side and the light sauce, I can enjoy a fresh flavor. Jumbo nameko mushrooms wrapped in carta fata. The mushrooms are really big in size. I wondered what carta fata is, and it seems to be this film. It is a film from Italy. Has anyone used it? The nameko has a sweet and salty flavor, and I can also feel garlic. Not only the nameko but also other ingredients like lotus root have flavors soaked in and are tasty. Sorghum salad. Sorghum means morokoshi. I thought I have been seeing it a lot recently, and it seems to be a Western salad using grains. It has a popping texture. There are nuts inside, and the balance with that texture is good. I can enjoy a refreshing taste. I will go back to the buffet table and continue with the appetizers. First is this pasta salad. Next is this fish salad, and I will also take bagna cauda sauce. Next is soup, I think. I will add sesame croutons on top. This is a roasted sweet potato salad. It looks cute. Roasted sweet potato salad. There is smooth mashed potato salad, roasted sweet potato, and plenty of puffs. The balance of saltiness and sweetness is good, and I can eat it like a dessert. Velouté of Beni Haruka sweet potato with sesame croutons. Of course, sweet potato and sesame go well together. By the way, velouté seems to mean sauce, not soup. It is thick, smooth, and creamy. It has sweetness, and the sweet potato flavor softly comes later. The sesame croutons have the unique sesame texture and a roasted aroma that I cannot resist. They go well with the smooth sauce. Niçoise style swordfish. It seems to be a dish in the style of Nice, a city in southern France. The fish is moist. I poured bagna cauda sauce, and the garlic flavor is quite strong. This taste is addictive. The soft-boiled egg has a perfect doneness, and the dried tomato also matches the swordfish very well. It is very delicious. Pasta salad with mushrooms and salmon, huh? I don't see mushrooms. Maybe I forgot to take them. The pasta has a springy texture. The salmon is smoked salmon. It is good quality and very tasty. Now let's have roast beef. I really love the roast beef at this restaurant, but I noticed something. Last time I am sure they had horseradish cream and I loved it, but it seems they don't have it this time. Roast beef with truffle-scented mushroom sauce. The thick-cut meat is very appealing. The meat has a rather firm bite. I can smell the truffle from the sauce. It feels quite meaty, so I recommend it for a day when you want to eat a lot of meat. I came on a weekday, but it seems on weekends and holidays they serve porchetta-style roast beef. I will go get more appetizers. Next is a meat dish, and this one is a tart, I think. The last item on this plate is also meat. I will add jalapeno sauce to the meat. Apricot and prosciutto tart. The colors and the size look very cute. The tart crust is moist and soft. On top are cream and prosciutto and sweet and sour apricot. The overall balance is perfect. Rump steak. It looks appetizing from the appearance alone. The meat is moist and tender. This is excellent. I might like it even more than the roast beef. The jalapeno sauce with lots of onions goes perfectly with the meat. I also like the ginkgo nuts. I like their unique texture. It really feels like autumn. Mushroom and duck galantine. Galantine is a dish like a French appetizer where you stuff minced meat into poultry and roll it. It is light but still meaty, so it is very satisfying. The sauce on top has a sweet taste, and when you eat them together, the sweet and salty taste is nice. Next are hot dishes. This looks like Karaage fried chicken. Next I will have sari. With tomato sauce on top, it looks even better. This is salmon. It is very big. Next, I will have mushrooms. I feel like I am saying it many times today, but it is autumn after all. There is some space on the plate, so I will also take this eggplant. And I will take this sweet potato too. Fried chicken and stir-fried nagaimo, lotus root, and sweet potato with cashew nuts in black vinegar. Maybe it is Chinese style. The meat is tender and moist. Other ingredients are crunchy lotus root and the crisp texture of cashew nuts. The sourness unique to sweet and sour stir-fry makes it a flavor that would go well with rice. Hasselback sweet potato with bacon, cream cheese, and cinnamon. It seems that cutting into thin slices and opening like a fan is called a Hasselback cut. I have seen potatoes cut like this. The sweet potato has a fluffy texture and I can feel cinnamon. The cream cheese on top has a mild taste. Japanese style eggplant agilo. I often see agilo, but it is my first time to see one using eggplant. The eggplant has a melty texture with a gentle sourness. Although it is agilo, I do not feel that much garlic flavor and I can eat it lightly. Classic balsamic sautéed mushrooms. This also looks delicious. The mushrooms have a crunchy texture. It is light and I ate it quickly. Autumn salmon grilled on magnolia leaf with yuzu miso flavor. On the buffet table there was a big piece of salmon and it looked very dynamic. The salmon is moist. I can also smell the yuzu miso softly. It has a sweet and salty taste, and it would definitely go well with rice. Oven-baked Pacific sari pizzaiola style. Speaking of autumn, sari is also something we cannot miss. The sari has a moist texture. The sauce on it is tomato and it is full of richness and umami. The vegetables also have the flavor soaked in and are tasty. Next, I will go to the live kitchen again. It was next to the roast beef, but it is quite rare to get a fish dish at the live station. Steamed sea bass finished with scallion oil and Hong Kong soy sauce. The fish is moist. When combined with the sweet, salty, and roasted soy sauce, I am sure this will definitely go well with rice. But I still have many things I wanted to eat, so I will hold back on rice. I wanted to refresh my mouth a little, so I will take a detour to desserts here. I will take a refreshing looking glass dessert. First this Shine Muscat and almond tofu, then I will also take grape jelly and pumpkin pudding. Shine Muscat and almond tofu. I thought it was just Shine Muscat jelly, but wait, I see something white in the jelly. The almond tofu was underneath. It has a smooth, slippery texture and is delicious. Grape jelly. It is full of grapes and very appealing. The taste is light and refreshing. I can also enjoy fresh grapes, so it feels luxurious. Pumpkin pudding. Every time I see a sweet like this, I realize again that the seasons are changing. It is pudding, but it has a smooth mouthfeel, perfect for this still hot season. I can gently taste the pumpkin. It really feels like autumn. I will go back to the buffet table again. Next is this meat dish. I will add sauce as well. This one combines chicken and chestnut paste. Next is gnocchi, and I will also take pizza, sous vide pork sauté with Alexandria sauce. As the name suggests, the sauce is Alexandria. This is luxurious. Pumpkin gnocchi carbonara. Pumpkin gnocchi is another autumn flavor. In autumn, creamy dishes feel more delicious, and I think this dish is the strongest. The gnocchi is chewy. As a lover of chewy textures, I am very satisfied. The slightly sweet gnocchi and the creamy sauce are a perfect match. Roasted chicken with chestnut paste. Chicken and chestnut paste, this combination is also rare. Roasted chicken thigh with a nice roasted flavor is topped with chestnut puree. This is a taste I have never had before. The roasted flavor of the chicken and the sweetness of the chestnut actually go well together. Pizza with bacon and kimchi, with the umami of fermentation. Here is something a little different. Kimchi and bacon are definitely delicious. The pizza dough is chewy. I think it is my first time eating kimchi pizza, but it goes well with bacon and cheese. This is the power of fermentation. Next is this corner. This time we can have a salmon rice bowl. I am not that full yet, but there are still many desserts, so I ask for a small amount of rice. When they serve it in front of you, you can make requests like this, which is nice. Salmon and French caviar rice bowl. By the way, these fish eggs seem to be trout roe. They are a bit smaller than salmon roe for sure. The salmon has no fishy smell, and the popping texture of the trout roe matches well. The rice is regular white rice, and I thought vinegared rice might make it even better. At this timing, I will have desserts. First is this pear cake. Next is Shine Muscat mousse, another Shine Muscat sweet. This one is very hard to take neatly. Next is shortcake. I will also take a tart. Pear mousse. It is a cake with layers of sponge cake and mousse. The fluffy pear mousse goes well with the slightly bitter caramel mousse. It also melts well in the mouth. Shine Muscat shortcake. The big Shine Muscat grapes are very appealing. Inside the fluffy sponge cake, there is plenty of milky cream. Overall, it melts in the mouth well, and the big Shine Muscat is juicy and makes me happy. It is very delicious. Shine Muscat terrine, again large Shine Muscat grapes. It is a dessert that combines jelly and Shine Muscat. The jelly is chewy. It is juicy, which is nice. Shine Muscat mousse. Is the middle part Shine Muscat jelly? As I expected, the middle is Shine Muscat jelly, and I can enjoy a sweet and sour taste. The mousse part melts and has a milky taste. Shine Muscat tart. It is a gorgeous dish. On a tart that is a little crumbly in texture, there is crème d'amande and lots of Shine Muscat. I prefer a crisper tart, but the juiciness of the Shine Muscat is still great and delicious. Now I will have gelato. I don't think this machine was here last time. It is fun to watch this gelato machine. There were 2 kinds of gelato today, so I took both. Today's gelato is strawberry and chocolate. First, chocolate. The bitterness is mild. It tastes milky and sweet. I think children will like it. Next is strawberry. It is light and sweet and sour. I can feel the strawberry seeds and I can fully enjoy the taste of strawberries. Now I will have curry. Today it is beef tendon curry. I put rice and poured curry sauce on top. It has plenty of beef tendon and looks delicious. The curry sauce has sweetness and a deep, rich taste, and the spiciness comes later. The well-cooked rice goes well with the spicy curry sauce. Let's continue with desserts. First is this tart. Next is this cake, maybe a chocolate cake. This is a cheese tart. Next, I will compare 3 kinds of Mont Blanc. The chef's whim tart was a chestnut tart. It is still quite hot these days, but it is already autumn. On the sweet tart crust, there is plenty of chestnut cream with a flavor of rum. You can fully enjoy the sweetness of chestnut, but it is quite heavy because of the volume. I slightly regret that maybe I should have eaten it a little earlier. Today's cake seems to be a chocolate cake. It has a fluffy texture with a coffee flavor. The mousse melts in the mouth and is delicious. Cheese tart. There are many tarts today. On top of the moist tart crust, there is creamy cheese filling and also a strawberry. You can enjoy the rich taste of cheese. For the Mont Blanc comparison, there are 3 kinds: chestnut, sweet potato, and purple yam. I wonder which one to try first. But when we say Mont Blanc, it has to be chestnut. Chestnut Mont Blanc. On a crispy tart, there is custard and rich Mont Blanc cream. I think that Mont Blanc cream is Western chestnut. I can enjoy a mellow sweetness. The sweet potato one has no added sweetness in the cream and tastes like the ingredient itself. Personally, I prefer the sweeter one. The purple yam Mont Blanc also tastes like the ingredient. The look reminds me of Okinawa's Beni Imo tart. I will go back to the buffet table again. I will take a tart and macarons. Is this brown one the macaron? The other 2 are tarts, petit tarts and macarons. I wondered if this is a macaron, but the base is a tart and the top is a macaron. Inside there is caramel cream and buttercream. It is also a sticky sweet type, and it makes me want coffee. As for the pink tart, I do not know the filling, but is that apple on top? It feels like an apple pie. The tart is crispy and the apple is crunchy, sweet and sour and refreshing. The crumble texture and sweetness are moderate and delicious. Next is a chocolate tart. Both the tart part and the filling are chocolate. The chocolate cream has an orange aroma, which adds freshness, but the chocolate cream itself is quite sweet. Considering the whole buffet, I would be happier if it were a bit more bitter. We are near the end, but I haven't had soup yet. Vichyssoise soup. I have said many times it is autumn, but it is still hot, so I am happy to have a cold soup. It is creamy with a very smooth mouthfeel. I can feel enough saltiness and I can drink it quickly. At the very end, I will compare grapes. On weekdays only, you can do this tasting, and I am truly glad I came on a weekday. First is Shine Muscat, and this is Kyoho. Both look delicious. Shine Muscat is juicy and very sweet. Even when I am this full, I can keep eating it. It is sweet and delicious. Next is Kyoho. I will peel it. It has a light sweetness and is also tasty. That's all for today, and I finished everything. Here are my favorites. Mochiko's top pick, rump steak. I love roast beef, but this time I was more charmed by this steak than the roast beef. The moist and tender meat goes perfectly with the onion-rich sauce. It is not too fatty and is really delicious. Shine Muscat shortcake, fluffy sponge and milky cream, and big Shine Muscat grapes. Everything was the best. It was really delicious, from the wide variety of appetizers to dishes with autumn flavors and plenty of Shine Muscat sweets. I felt truly happy. On weekdays, you even get all-you-can-eat Shine Muscat for this price. This is a good deal. It is a restaurant with a beautiful night view, and I recommend it for anniversaries and celebrations. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I upload new buffet videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you at the next buffet.